Bismillah when we start and Alhamdulillah when we finish. This is your favorite podcast, 3 This is your host Hamadi.
It's your boy Jelani.
And today we have a special guest. We're not saying any names. It's the mystery Whoa Man. Okay?
Whoa, man.
You would introduce the game we're going to play?
Right now, we're going to play Would You Rather. And this Would You Rather will be more of an Islamic-based question. So we're going to have a little bit of Would You Rather here and there, try to see our opinions, have a nice little conversations, and see how it's going to go for today. I like to pick each other's brains, you know?
It's your phone. What are you waiting for?
Oh, yeah, it's on my phone.
You want me to read them or?
Yeah, you can read them.
All right.
Go ahead.
The best reader in the world.
Oh, yeah. Dyslexic reader.
Dyslexic reader. You want to say anything? Yeah. We're not introducing you, so it's a mystery. You want to say it?
No.
It's our first time playing with the thing, so
The
hearing
voice
our
too,
voice
so-
is pretty, you know.
We're
Pretty
wearing the glasses
interesting, you
for
know?
the mystery scenes, you know? You guys know who we are, just don't know who he is or she.
You know,
No
it's 2023,
discrimination.
you know what I'm saying?
First, would you rather have 1 trillion or 20-minute dinner with the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? You go first. Did you not hear what I said?
I heard what you said. You know what I mean? 20 minutes. The thing is, I don't know what I'm going to say within those 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, it's like Rasulullah was telling him. It's like, it's going to be, I'm scared to even talk or, like, be in front of him. You know what I mean? Because, like, hearing his stories, hearing everything that he's done, his history, his mannerism, how we try to be the most as we can like him, and then seeing him, it's like really putting me in check, and not even that, just like it's gonna make me feel guilty of like everything that I've done, and basically I'm gonna feel like basically like a small ant compared to everything that he's done. You know what I mean? So it's like, cause usually when two men come to the table or they sit with right next to each other, either they're on the same level or they're exchanging things within each other. But it's like, other than knowledge, it's like, what else is there for me to talk about to him? You know what I mean? It's like, we have a dinner. Are we talking like friends? Are we talking like is this like a business meal? I wouldn't know what that would be. So it's like, if I was given a chance to speak to him for 20 minutes, I wouldn't know what to,
1
I wouldn't
trillion.
know what to say.
You're
I
choosing
wouldn't know.
1
I
trillion.
don't want to say 1 trillion because like $1 trillion cannot buy out one experience with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So I'll even just to stay in his presence for 20 minutes. I'll take Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam for 20 minutes.
I'll go and then you could go. I'll choose 1 trillion.
Why?
Why? Because meeting the Prophet is the greatest thing in the world, right? Knowing that I could die as a good Muslim, and that could be, if I die as a Muslim, that could be one of my wishes, you know, to see the Prophet. With 1 trillion, I could buy a masjid, feed the poor. I could work towards my Jannah, okay? And the whole goal is for Jannah. It isn't about your in this dunya, it's not about meeting the Prophet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So meeting the Prophet, of course, he would give me some advice and say, do this, don't do that. But me knowing I'm human, even after I listen to the Prophet, I would do some, commit little sins, here and there. So I would work towards.
There were
building
people
for my
who
Jannah.
lived with him also, like
Yeah,
you
the
have
Sahabas who did.
Umar radiallahu anhu, Abu Bakr, and everything, and basically he had a very big impact on their day-to-day lives. So basically, even if it's like, and also his wives also they didn't see Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam much. It was like one, like he had 9 wives, so basically one every 9 nights. You'll see him like every 9 days. So basically, a little bit over a week, you'll see your husband like once. And so like, it's like that time that you get with him, it has to be like precious. It's a very precious time. It's a very small amount of time. And like, you just want to make the best of it. So I would say that 20 minutes, maybe within those 20 minutes, he may tell you something in the honor and the izzah that Rasulullah carries. It may like change you forever. You know what I mean? It may like change you.
Yeah, you're right. I agree with you, but I would. We all have different opinions. My opinion, I would choose that 1 trillion so I can help the people. I think the Prophet would be happy if he knew I had 1 trillion and I was building a masjid, giving it to the people who needed it. Because, the whole point is helping out each other.
Yeah.
What about you? I want to hear your answer.
I would choose the 20 minutes with the Prophet.
Why? The pauses are crazy. Continue.
I would choose that because the 1 trillion. I mean, that question is similar to the question I've been seeing online with, would you have a conversation or dinner with Jay Z or have money? And many people pick Jay Z because knowledge is something that nobody can take away from you. So talking to him, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, talking to him, you're gonna learn something for sure, 100%. And the I forgot English. What is that word?
The experience,
No.
knowledge, the
I'm
wisdom.
just saying the conversation. Okay, the conversation you guys have, the experience, you're enough. Something's gonna go in your heart, and you're gonna experience something. You're gonna feel something different. Let's stay.
Yeah, go. No, I understand what you're saying, but everyone has a different opinion. I'm not getting Demby for choosing
What?
1 trillion.
Nobody said
No. I'm saying I didn't say anyone said that. I'm saying it. I'm not getting Demby. I'm gonna work. My goal in life is to work towards Jannah. So that 1 trillion, I could do so many good deeds from it. And when I die, inshallah, if Allah blesses me Jannah, because only Allah chooses who goes to Jannah. If He chooses me, I would want to meet the Prophet. I want to meet the Prophet. But the 1 trillion, I could see the benefit it could come from towards the deen. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand. Basically, he sounds like basically like that one hadith. Basically, when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam died, and then everybody was going crazy, and then people was already leaving the fold of Islam. Abu Bakr came up and he was like, for the people who worship, basically follow Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, know that he died and he is with Allah right now. But for those who worship Allah and follow, basically worship Allah, Allah is forever living, and He's forever. Basically, Allah is forever living, and then He's still. You guys still have an
Obligation.
Obligation to pray and what's the name? Pray and worship Him. You know what I mean? So I think that's where I think that's if you really I think that's what the situation is really. It's like we are looking at like the 20 minutes with Rasulullah, but like Rasulullah.
No, it's definitely a great thing. A moment.
Is a great
5
thing.
minutes of it is great, but you have to look at the long run.
Yeah, it's the long run. You know what I'm saying? So basically, right now we're just looking at that 20 minutes, where you're looking at like,
But
okay,
20 minutes
Rasulullah
can
is
change.
good. Yeah. Rasulullah is like,
Yeah, it definitely could.
like meeting with him, mashallah, like it would be an honor. But at the end of the day, when Yom Qiyamah comes and then people are running and there's all that's going around, the money that, like you said, that you use are also can be a way for you to even get into a ranking in Jannah that may put you in. I don't want basically
in
put
good
you
places,
in good places in Jannah. You know what I mean?
Because
So I see what you're at.
There's people that have had longer hours with the prophets. Longer, but only Allah decides where they go. Let me ask you guys a question. This is not in here, but what would you think the prophet would choose? Giving you that 1 trillion, helping out all the ummah, or just 20 minutes with him? What would you think he would want you to choose? Think about that. You also have to think outside the box, Of course, everyone wants to meet the prophet. He's great, alhamdulillah, everything. Even 1 second with him could have a spontaneous change on your life. But you would have to also think, what would the prophet choose? What would he want? What would he be glad you chose, Helping out those people with that money or 20 minutes with him? What would you want to go? Jay?
What? You was
No.
about to say something.
Oh, if you want to say something different, go ahead, say it.
Okay. I was gonna rebuke on the answer you said earlier because a lot of the things you said was for the people, okay? And yes, you want to take care of your ummah, and you basically
Not
talk
my
about,
ummah, the prophet's ummah.
Yes,
Not my people.
that's what I meant. Oops. Adiyah. Okay. So you're basically talking about sadaqah al-jariyah. Basically, once you pass, you want something to live on and get you good deeds. Okay, but at the same time, if you have that conversation with the prophet and your mind, you're gonna think about something new. Your heart is gonna open to something. That's the. And although we hear stories, we know all the sunnahs and stuff like that. When you see somebody in real life, it's not the same thing. And you hear it coming out of their mouth, and you start to pray more, you get closer to Allah. $1 trillion is gonna come to you.
Yeah, but that's just change for you. But with that money, that's
No,
change.
but it's not gonna just change you. Is what I'm saying. You're going to want to just based on
No.
your surroundings and what you want. You might want to change people too.
No. You meeting the prophet could change the next guy you meet. But I'm saying is mine would be a physical and mental effect on the people, you know? Because there are some people, I'm pretty much giving a big zakat, you know? And that's one of the 5 pillars of Islam. And we here to worship Allah. I want to complete one of my 5 pillars of Islam. I think the 5 pillars of Islam is more important in me competing and completing in my deen. You know, the funny thing is, there are some people that worship the Prophet and not Allah.
Yeah, of course.
The
There are
crazy
people
thing,
out
right? My goal is, my purpose in life here is to worship Allah. Okay? Is not to worship the Prophet. The Prophet is the way of worshiping Allah. And he's taught us, with all the evidence he's left, he's taught us those things, okay?
Yeah.
So with the knowledge he's taught me, I want to do the righteous thing and give back to the people, okay? Like
But they also go hand in hand.
they do
Like,
go
you
hand
can't,
in
you
hand.
can't disregard Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and then next,
No.
worship
The
Allah.
disregard
And
is
you
a
can't-
crazy word.
And then you can't disregard Allah and then just go 100% to Rasulullah
Mm-hmm.
sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's like hand in hand.
So a bunch of people would probably disagree, but I would go for the 1 trillion and help out people. I think that's a better task because there's a bunch of people that have had a big impact from the Prophet, okay? But not everyone is a giver, you know? Some people are just takers, you know what I'm saying? Like you meeting the Prophet is just only beneficial for you and you wouldn't know how to give it out to the community. And then there's some people that are like that could take it in and give it out to the community. I'm saying is I would be better taking that money and giving it out in the best way I can towards the deen, you know? You guys don't understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying. I'm thinking here. I'm thinking. Just
We don't want to take too long with this
Yeah.
question.
I know.
Let's move on. The next one is, would you rather, this is a spicy one, a kind of little bit. Would you rather have a wife that makes 1 million a year or a wife that cooks, cleans, and raises your kids?
What type of options are that? What?
Yo,
I would like a wife that cooks, clean, and take care of my kids. Forget the money. Like what?
Okay, what about you? I'll go last on this one.
Wife,
Which one would you pick?
same thing.
The wife
Like
that
a wife
cooks and
that
cleans?
Cleans and takes care of his child.
I don't know. 100 million sounds like a lot of money.
See, it was something about that money for you,
I'm
huh?
joking. I'm joking. I like the old fashioned, you know, the cook, clean, and I make the money. It doesn't have to be 100 million. I make the money, and she just cooks and cleans.
Well, not just cooks and cleans, but yeah.
No. But I'm saying the standard, the modern, you know, the way, the old fashioned. If she wants to work, go ahead. I don't want to give anybody ideas here. But next one. This one was a fast one. Would you rather marry a hijabi with a guy best friend, or marry a non-hijabi with no guy friends?
What?
Let's
Oh, wait,
let's ask.
repeat that again.
Marry a hijabi with a guy best friend,
Or-
or a non-hijabi
with no guy
with
best
no guy.
friends, no guy friends.
A hijabi with a guy best friend. Who's the best friend? Does it matter?
It's a guy.
I'm saying it doesn't matter what kind of guy it is. Is
It doesn't matter. It could be
matter.
any
It's a
guy.
guy.
It's just a guy.
Yeah, a hijabi with a guy best friend.
Let's say it's Crackmeyer, if you know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
The guy from Family Guy
I don't watch
with the
that.
big chin.
Player.
I don't watch that.
He gets around a lot with the girls. What would you choose?
A hijabi with a guy best friend.
A hijabi with the guy best friend. What about you?
This is a double-edged sword. The reason why I say it's a double-edged sword is because if you got a hijabi with a guy best friend,
Because
like hijabi don't like, you know, Muslim. It's not just putting that hijab.
The
and everything.
appearance. That's
It's
what I
not
was
just the
gonna say.
appearance, because hijabi just means a girl who wears the hijab. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so So like,
What would you choose?
so it's like if she has a guy best friend, I don't know the girl's basically
Intentions.
and that it's basically her characteristics. You know what I mean? It's like her character and all that. Whoop whoop yada yada. And then we in a relationship though, right? So if there is, if she has a guy best friend, it's like a no. So I'd rather go
Is
with
she
the
your
one.
wife?
Huh?
Is she the wife?
Yeah, you marry
Ah,
a hijabi.
So
Okay.
I'd rather, because here's something about basically human nature. I rather
No, bro, just answer it.
I'm about to answer.
Just
I'm about to
answer.
answer.
We don't care about human nature.
I rather go with the girl non-hijabi that doesn't have a guy best friend.
I'm with you on that one. I would go with that because in Islam, first of all, it doesn't. I don't care what you say, bro. Your wife should not be
Forget
having.
even the
a-
laws
a
of
guy
Islam,
best
just
friend.
human natures between men and
But
women.
you have to
Like,
understand this at the same time. As a woman, if you're the husband and you tell her, "Hey, I understand you've had a long relationship with this guy, but I'm your husband now," and maybe distance yourself.
No, but that's
Most
not.
women would respect that.
No,
And
but
if she's a
that.
hijabi, yes.
No, you're tricky. You're changing the question.
How am I changing the? I'm explaining why I said that.
No. You can't change it. You have to stick with it. If you check.
I did not change it.
No. What I'm saying is your option is that's her best friend forever. He's in your life. That's what the
You didn't
question.
say that.
No. But that's what the question is. I'm putting it in details. So if you choose the girl with the hijab with the guy best friend,
No,
he's
you're
there.
adding to that. That's not what you
No, but that's what the question is. You can't.
No.
Because look. Because if you said a guy, a hijabi girl, and then you tell her leave that guy, right? I could say the same thing to a girl with a non-hijabi, put on a hijab, right? That'd be the same thing. I couldn't though. I would have to marry her with no hijab and no guy, but she's Muslim. If you said I'll tell her to leave her best friend, it's the same as me saying you have to put on a hijab now. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you have to choose either with the hijab or a guy best friend forever, or no hijab with no guy.
You cannot compare putting on a hijab and not being friends with a guy. Those are so different.
There are different, but there is one who is in a riskier hand than the other. I think a girl with no hijab
but
is
here's
in a
one
better
thing: in the
boat.
long run, when a girl doesn't have the hijab on, she will be collecting sins of basically sharing sins of every man who looks at her. You know what I mean? And as that's going on, the husband is also going to be sharing because he allowed his wife to go out there like that. That's how it's a double-edged sword. And then you have one who's hijabi who has it,
But has a
but then
guy
she
best
has a
friend.
guy best friend. So
Okay,
if me and the person, let's say me and the wife, we get into an argument, and then she cries to her guy best friend, and then he may influence her to do
And whatever he wants.
A, B, C, X, Y, Z. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It's a double-edged sword. So
But you don't know the relationship. You don't know.
Oh no, they're
if
best friends. That's all.
They are best friends, but you don't know how they interact with each other.
Yeah, but a guy and a girl shouldn't be best friends. Why did you guys look at me? That's just my opinion.
I'm listening. I ain't looking at nothing. You feel me? Straight at that wall. You feel me?
Someone looked at me, okay? But
You
look,
can't see what I'm looking at.
no, someone without glasses, that's not a male, looked at me when I said that. But let's continue. You choose hijabi with a guy best friend. Me and you agree on the same thing.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. This one's a lot better. Would you rather go to Hajj for free or memorize the whole Quran? I'll go first if you want. I would say memorize the whole Quran.
100%. I memorized the whole Quran.
Same.
Why? Why would you memorize the whole Quran?
The reason why I would memorize the whole Quran is one of the reasons is that
You could
for
just
a
pay
person,
for Hajj.
basically, you could pay for Hajj. Yeah, that's it. That also, but also when a person does memorize the Quran, also I'm pretty sure it's the same for a person who do a Hajj also. But really, when a person does memorize the Quran, life also becomes easy for him because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, "I will protect." He will preserve the Quran. So if a person memorized it, he's gonna preserve that person because that person memorized his word. You know what I mean? So it's like if you memorize the Quran, things in your life will become better and easier because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because you're carrying the word of Allah in your heart. You know what I'm saying? So just I'd say just memorize the Quran, and then also you'll be able I'm not saying this what comes with it. If you memorize the Quran, people will respect you more. You're probably gonna be leading to that way during the month of Ramadan. So that's 30 nights that you lead in prayer, and then you have a lot of people behind you. So you're getting the reward of everyone who's praying behind you. On top of that, it could be like situations where there could be a speech going on and an important sheikh, and they be like, "Is there a hafiz here?" And you be like, "Yes, I'm the hafiz," and you could read ayat that he needs to be read, so that basically the ayat from the Quran that he needs to be read that maybe he don't know himself, or probably you are able to recite better. You could they have situations like that. That's like I feel like when you memorize the Quran, there's like a whole lot of avenues within life and also the afterlife that could take you into like different rooms and different situations, and just honestly make your life better.
No, I'm with you on that. There's so many pros to memorizing the whole Quran. You know, you could teach it to your kids. You could literally anything. You know, it's more ajr to it. With going to the Hajj, it just benefits you. You know, you can't really take someone to the Hajj with you because it's just only free for you. What about you? What's your reason?
Why are y'all looking at me? Yeah, I would say memorizing the Quran because Hajj you can save up and go. You cannot, same thing what I said earlier, knowledge. You can't take someone's knowledge away. So you can only pass on and just increase what you know.
Next one. Would you rather be able to pray without wudu or halal food everywhere you go? Find halal food everywhere you go.
Find halal food everywhere I go, man.
Or pray without wudu. Like
halal food everywhere I go, man.
Really?
Like if there's no water, man, you could do tayammum, man. Use the dust and make wudu just like
yeah,
that.
but you still have to make wudu.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with just putting some water on your body, man. People take showers. What you talking about?
Yeah, but that's not wudu.
Nah, man. You can make wudu
I'll
anywhere.
say the wudu one. Pray without wudu. Because halal food, I try to eat halal food because
You try to eat? Wait, what?
What?
Yo, no. You got something wrong.
That's not what I'm saying. We are in America. It's about your intentions, okay? Although most of the meat you eat,
What? I don't eat the first of all. Pause. All right, pause. Continue.
although most of the meat that is available in the stores is not halal, our intentions is pure because we're not trying to purposely eat it. There's no way around it in America.
Yeah, no, but those kind of food are considered halal for you because what else can you do?
That's what I'm saying. So there's no point in trying to do halal food because technically, you get it.
Yeah, I understand what she's saying.
So,
Like, there's no point in halal food where there's anywhere you go, there's 50-50. There's halal, there's pork. Like, you know, you do understand that, right?
I do understand.
Rice, it's not pork.
But knowing
Pasta.
that your food is halal everywhere you go,
But
you
it's
can
not-
get into any restaurant and just smash,
But
man.
but
What
if you
talking
don't
about?
but if you don't
and I feel guilty.
Look, but if you don't know if it's halal or haram and you eat it, you don't get punishment for
that's
it.
what I'm saying.
But the thing is, listen.
And you
I
literally
saw a video,
imagine. It's Fajr. Allahu Akbar. You wake up. Allahu Akbar.
Yes.
Instead of
I'm not gonna lie, and it's a sad thing to say. That's what makes prevents a lot of people from even
I agree with
going
that.
into Salah is because of the.
They
even
have
though
to
it
be
only
like-
takes seconds or a minute. That is what prevents them from even getting.
yeah, they're
up.
like, oh, I gotta get up, go to the
Yes.
bathroom, you know all that. But if you could just get up and pray, I'm pretty sure. Look, and it won't mess up your sleep.
You're not sleeping in bed.
No. Let's say you woke
I mean,
up.
you're not
You
waking-
woke up, right? You got out of your bed, you just prayed automatically, and then just jump onto your bed. Putting water on your face wakes up all your senses. Okay, now
Yeah,
have
you want to be awake as you're praying.
No. You will still be awake. Don't go to that trying to mess up the
No,
point.
no.
The point is, okay. Look. You went to the masjid, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got into the masjid. Allahu Akbar. They're starting to pray. Where's he? This check might pray fast.
Yeah.
You know, all that. Or you just walk in. Oh, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. It's just more simple to me than worrying about food.
I feel pure and more clean when I make the wudu, because then I know
That's-
I'm
we all do.
clean,
I'm not
you
saying
know
we
what
don't
I'm saying?
feel that.
But
We all
if
get that
that's
sensation.
taken away. That's taken away. I just feel like wasaka and just nasty. Like I just feel like that. I don't
Okay,
like
so
that.
I feel like when I'm eating and then I pray, I feel that. Like you never just feel, oh,
After praying, after eating.
no,
Okay, yes,
eating
it is.
and then praying.
The chicken from Walmart and the chicken from out the Arab store, does it taste the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so why does it matter if it's... Next question. Would you rather listen to song of love and cheer or read the words of the one that you fear?
Wait, what?
I see. It's like
read
a
the-
riddle.
Look,
It's
would you
not even a riddle, but like,
would you rather listen to songs of love and cheer or read the words of the one that you fear? Pretty much read the Quran or listen to music.
Oh.
reading the Quran 100%. Like when I read Quran, bro, like before, like
No, no. There's no music. Once you choose this, it's only Quran your whole life.
yeah, there's no problem
Okay.
with that. But I think is the thing about when reading Quran, like you know how you listen to music sometime, and then of the rapper or the artist, he says a specific verse, you be like, oh, that man cooking. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel like when I listen to Quran. Like when I hear and then I listen to the melody, not the melody, but I listen to the rhythm or the patterns, or if there's an ayah that I know the word of, or if there's just like a nice flow to it, I be like, I put on that stank face. You know that stank face? I be like,
see.
oh,
I
that
know
man
the face you
cooking.
do,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I be like, you know what I mean?
That song.
He be like, and then I listen to Shaqs, this Shaq or that Shaq or this Hafid or that Hafid. Listen to, and then next thing you know, when you read along, or even when you read just by yourself, and then you just listening to the flow, and then like it's something different. You can't get that with music. Music is like you listen to it, and then it's like just for a little bit, but it's like
On the long run, the
in
Quran
the
is
long
better.
run, the Quran, you're gonna find more peace. You're gonna find more tranquil. If you're sad, the Quran will make you happy. If you're happy, the Quran will make you more happy. You know what I'm saying?
Next.
What about you?
Okay, I'm gonna say the Quran too, because music is temporary. Like, it's a nice day. You wanna listen to some music, some hot girls.
Hot girl.
You wanna listen to some music. It's temporary. You feel happy, and then after it's done, it's just like, oh, you don't feel good in your heart, honestly. But when you listen to Quran, your whole spirit, your soul, like it feels good.
But when you
And
like in a car and you turn the radio and I'm out here in Miami comes on, don't you get hyped? How tell?
I'm saying yes, you do get hyped, but it's only for that time.
Well, that
That's
time,
the-
okay.
When I think about this, like anything bad in the world, if it's taken away, it's not an option for you, so you're not gonna miss it. If music's taken away completely, the Quran, you're gonna be happy with it. It's gonna feel good. If you don't buy any snacks in your house, you're not gonna want it. It's not gonna be triggering to you.
No, I see what you're saying, yeah. Because if there was an option, if they took out the Quran, the world would go to chaos. But if they took out a song, I think everybody would just be fine.
Yeah.
You know, and
Everybody would be
they
straight.
didn't have really music, but they had poems and stuff. Next question: would you rather be the best at reciting Quran or have the most Islamic knowledge? Now, these are two different things, okay? You guys have to understand. Reciting the Quran, there's two types of shaykh. There's a shaykh that leads the salat and recites the Quran and teaches it, and that's it. And then there's a shaykh Islamically who tells you about the ways, the prophets, the sunnahs, the right and wrongs. You know? You understand, Jay? Because you doesn't know, you staring at
No,
me.
I'm listening.
Oh, with those glasses, I can't tell. But there's a shaykh that knows the Islam and then teaches it, the foundations, the way the prophets used to live. They did this, they did this. This is wrong. This is that. And then there's some sheikhs, beautiful voice. They can recite it, they can teach it, and that's it. What would you guys choose?
I would choose what was the second one?
The teaching it,
Yeah.
the
Not the Quran one.
the knowledge of Islam.
Yeah, the knowledge. Because sad to say, we all know how to read, but we don't know what it's saying. So
The
what
true
is-
meaning.
Right, the true meaning of the Quran.
What
So
would you
what
say?
is the point if you speak in a different language and you don't even know what the heck you're saying?
That is true.
It doesn't make any sense.
That's
So
true.
take that.
What about you?
It's
Tricky.
like reading the rules on a study guide versus somebody explaining the study guide. You know when the teacher just gives you the answer but doesn't
Yeah, the
explain how
cheat
you
sheet.
get the
Yeah,
answer?
you
How
have
the
the
heck you
cheat
get that
sheet.
answer?
but you don't have any knowledge of
How you
it.
get that answer? You're not gonna do better when the test comes.
Yeah.
I say, yeah, I agree with gaining knowledge also. You know, I agree with gaining knowledge. But I don't want to belittle the person who memorized the Quran also.
No, there's no belittling. No, it's just the option.
You think somebody gonna?
Hey, don't slam the table. You too, Hamadi. Don't slam the table.
Wait, when did I slam the table?
You doing all this is gonna mess up the mic.
Oh, when I
quality.
did, but
Yeah.
that was gent.
Yeah,
Do
Nah,
you think you're gonna get canceled?
no, like just people listening. They don't want to hear all that.
No. Well, the reciting the Quran, not everyone gets to have that. That's not a choice, you know. So some people, they're just selected, you know, to have that voice, to have that stretching the tone to it. That's unique. No one could choose that. But what I'm saying is, I would rather be able to have the knowledge and the discussion. There are some people. There are some. You know this. They finish the Quran. They recite it. Their voice is beautiful. But for them to interact with people and tell them about the Deen is difficult.
Yeah, it is difficult.
You know. But I'm saying I don't want to. I would rather have that ability to be able to give. You know, I'm a giver. Okay. That's why I chose the 1 trillion. I want to be able to give people. Me with just the knowledge and not being able to give is something I would never want to be able to
You're a
settle with.
giver. You never gave me ETH money.
Not that's materialistic. I want to be able to give you something you could grow. You know, I give you a seed, for example. You could plant it, and for your future. Eid money is just Eid. It'll finish. And by the way, I give you present because you know why? I'm here, and this is what present. What?
This guy is funny. Wow, that's a slap on the knee, guys. All the viewers slap your knees.
Slap your knees. Next question. Would you rather feel tired for Fajr or feel hungry and thirsty when you fast?
I rather wait. Ask the question again.
Would you rather never feel tired for Fajr? You wake up, let's go. Like, you know, it's Asr or Dhuhr. Or never feel hungry or thirsty when fasting.
Never be tired for Fajr. Like 100%. My biggest challenge is just waking up for Fajr because that bed be good. You know, sleep be good, man.
That's when Shaitan comforts you the
real
most.
good. But if I'm able to wake up and get up and pray my Fajr, not only I pray Fajr, but I could get the rest of my day started.
It's a good start for the day,
It's a
praying
good
Fajr.
start for the day.
What about you? Excuse
They
me.
said that's
What
a
about you?
hadith basically that said for a person, if a person doesn't wake up and pray Fajr, his day has already failed. And a person who doesn't pray Isha, basically it was the waste of his day.
That is true.
Basically that's what they said.
What about you?
Yeah, same. I'd wake up and not be tired for Fajr. The hunger for fasting brings another feel for it. I don't know. It feels good.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. I love when I don't feel hungry during fasting. I feel like I did something wrong.
Like,
You know, like what's
It
wrong with my
feels
fast?
terrible.
I feel guilty,
but it feels good.
You know.
It's for the sake of Allah, and you know that.
and especially not being able to be in the kitchen and just smelling all those food in the living room, and I feel that hunger, and I know I'm fasting. That makes me like I accomplished something. You okay?
I don't know. I think the cat got on his mic.
Oh, would you? Oh, next question. Would you rather? Oh, not this one. Oh no. Would you rather watch the latest movie thriller or understand how to perform the 5 pillars? We should all know this.
What? Just get that question. What kind of question was that?
No.
What?
You should. And some people don't. It might be silly to you, but it's not really silly for someone else. So what would you choose?
Like that question is a question that people will politically say correct, but honestly, when it comes to like in real life, they'll do totally the opposite. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like would you rather? Because sometimes us humans, sometimes like it was a lot of like if it's the World Cup, right? World Cup is going on. It's the last match. We're all watching the final. So then Duhur comes, and then next thing you know, you'll be like, you know what? We only got 15 minutes. Da 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 da. We'll push Duhur away, and next thing you know, we'll watch the soccer game, and then next thing you know, then we'll pray Lord. You know what I mean?
See?
So basically,
Perfect
it's like that. That's like a question. Like, would you really do that? Honestly, me, I'm a victim of that. I'm a victim of that. So
No, you're guilty of it.
I'm guilty of it. So if it's like a show or anything that's good, and the time for prayer comes in, I'm gonna finish this,
And then do
eat
that.
whatever, and then I'll go pray. So it's like I'm not even gonna be a hypocrite or something. I wouldn't say it, but I'm just saying that's what will go down.
Yeah, I'd rather understand how to perform the 5 pillars of Islam.
True. So that's why it's tricky about these would you rather questions because we're answering based on what you think would be correct to say, but in real life, this
Totally the
is a
opposite.
question we ask ourselves every single day.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we probably do the other.
Another one. Would you rather read jokes online or look into the last day and its signs? These questions are mind
They're
blowing.
getting. I thought questions are supposed to get difficult as we go on. These questions are getting mindless as we go on.
No, it's not actually. The ones you think that are mindless are the ones that you really have to think. Sometimes you feel like it's already on the tip of your mouth, but you have to think in deeper.
So what's the question again?
Would you read jokes online, or would you rather look into the last day and its signs? Like Google the last day and the signs.
I
Like,
mean,
would you look
it
into
depends on the day.
some days you want to just choose joke? No, but what would you rather do? Let's say today, what would
I'm
you
not
rather
gonna
do?
lie. Today, I might look at jokes online. I'm just being real. Like it really, nobody's
know-
just like, oh, I'm gonna look at the signs all the time. Like you wanna laugh, you see jokes, you continue to look at more jokes.
Yeah,
it
but
just
what-
depends on the day.
What would you rather? You choosing not to get sunnah ajr, because if the last days, it's in our deen. You know, we believe in the last day. We Muslims, we have to believe in the last day. And if you look into it, you're learning more, and you're looking for knowledge. And knowledge with studying knowledge of your deen, you're getting more ajr. So you'd rather goof around.
No,
Then
that's
get
not what
ajr?
I'm saying. I would rather do both.
No, you have to choose one. So you're choosing jokes, huh?
No, I did not say that. I'm just saying.
And you thought this was easy. Oh, what would you choose then? We'll come back. What would you choose?
Huh?
What would you choose?
So either look online and look at jokes, or look into the last days.
Yeah, and it's
Jokes, like we're talking about
The last-
TikTok, Facebook.
yeah, jokes, anything. The time killing, time consuming is what I should say. Or look into the day and the signs. Wow, you
If
thought
I
I
know,
thought this
if
was
I know,
simple.
if like I'm gonna be honest, bro, I'm gonna be looking at jokes. Like I'm gonna be looking at jokes. Like if I listen. If I will only do that, look at the signs and everything. If I know that what I'm doing is wrong, you feel me?
Only when you're guilty.
Because look, if I'm gonna be 100, I'm just being 100. If I told you I'm gonna go look at the signs and look at the last day of judgment, I'm capping to you. I won't. I honestly be on TikTok, looking at jokes, laughing, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe it's just me.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe it's me. I would.
Like
That
like I
intrigues
guess
me.
said, it just depends on the day. It just depends.
No,
on
no,
the
no.
day.
It's not. What
If
would
I'm
you
feeling
rather
sad,
choose?
if I want to know, or especially like if I see the signs coming up on my day-to-day basis, I'll look them up. Like, yo, what's going on? What should I do? You know. what
No,
I mean?
but then
But if
that's-
I'm feeling good today, you know, crack a joke or something. you
No,
know?
for me personally, it's not about when I'm feeling sad or whatever. Like, it just depends on the day. It's not about me still feeling sad.
Yeah,
That's
but-
not the only time I do it.
But then that's not you wanting to do it. That's you being
No, I do want to do
life.
that.
No. There's a difference in wanting to do it and life putting you towards a direction. Okay, let me explain that. You at your dad's house. Okay, your dad says, "Get the sali, let's pray," and you get up and pray. And then you at your house, I'll pray later. You choosing not to pray, and then you praying at your dad's house is not you choosing to pray. Your dad said, "Come pray," but if you got up and prayed at your own house, that's you chose to pray. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you say, "Oh, I decide on a bad day," if I'm feeling bad, if I'm feeling guilty, that's not you choosing. That's life directing you to look at the signs. Life directing you to do good. Okay, the good should be coming from your intention. So if you're happy, you just say, "Okay, let me read the Quran today," or you're gonna be like, "Man, my boss is making me mad. I gotta go read the Quran." No, you're getting more ajr when you see the good
That's
in your
what-
happiness.
Right, that's what I'm telling you.
But you said it depends on the day. Then
No.
that's life towarding you to look into it.
When I say it depends on the day, it's not saying, oh, when I'm sad or I feel guilty. No, it literally just depends on the day. Like, I was example, today, I was like, okay, let me listen to some lectures, listen to Quran. I was happy. it was a nice day, but that doesn't mean because I had to do it.
But
I
you
just
chose-
wanted to do it.
Okay, he's choosing it because he has to, because you feel guilty. Or you seen?
Because if I look at the Last Dance signs, I'm gonna feel sad. You know, and like, who wants to feel sad, man? Like,
But that's
come on, man.
reality, though.
It is reality, you know. You gotta take responsibilities and accountabilities in reality, right?
Yeah. What's your answer?
Me?
Yeah.
You guys know what I would choose. Look, those stuff interest me. It don't matter if I'm happy or sad. It does. Wallahi. I like looking the side of the beast, Juj Ma'juj, the fog, and all that. That interests me when I see signs, and then especially I go on Google and see, have anyone witnessed this, and I'll be like, okay, you see, the Quran has said this. The Quran has this. The day is just that stuff. It's just me personally, and I'm not blaming you guys if you don't. I'm just saying I'd rather choose to do
I'm
it.
gonna start getting sad once I see those things.
Wallahi.
Read the translations and everything.
Nah.
No, not
It
I
used
like
to-
listening to that
It
too.
used to scare me though when my sister told me about Juj Ma'juj. She was like, these small guys, they come eat everything. I was like, subhanallah, I'm not
They're
reading
not small,
about this.
bro. They big.
No,
they
but I'm
huge.
saying that's what she made it seem like. And I was like, I'm not reading this. But now as I get older, those stuff doesn't scare me and it interests me actually. Next one. Would you rather destroy the Kaaba or hurt another Muslim? Now, this is tricky. For some, we know. I would hear your answer.
Wow.
Pick wisely. You want me to give you some hadiths to help you with your answer? Hmm?
No.
Okay, go ahead and just answer it. So what would you do? Destroy the Kaaba or
I'd rather destroy the Kaaba.
than hurt another Muslim?
Yes.
Did you eavesdrop on us earlier?
Yes. No. I did not eavesdrop.
Okay, why
I
would
heard
you?
something. I heard only one sentence you guys said was like, "Oh, Allah can forgive you with destroying the Kaaba, or it can be rebuilt," something like that.
Okay, I said that. But why would you? Why would you give me your answer? Not what you heard me say.
No, I'm telling you what I heard, but I'm not saying it because of what you said.
Oh, but why are you saying it?
I'm saying it because I know hurting one human or one Muslim is like hurting the whole ummah. That's the. So why would I do that when even though the Kaaba is a precious building or holy building, you can be forgiven for that and it can be rebuilt.
Yeah, but don't you think if you hurt the Kaaba, you're hurting the Ummah too? The people that go to the Kaaba, don't you think you're hurting them mentally and physically? By the way, because they have to rebuild that now.
But hurting that person is not only hurting the ummah, but Allah. Like not hurting.
You're
him,
not
but
stop.
not
You're not hurting
him.
Allah.
But He's not happy with that.
True.
And taking someone's soul is not something that can be forgiven.
No, not killing, just punching or hurting them in some way.
I thought we were killing them.
Well, why?
I don't know.
Or making them bleed. I don't think about killing them, just hurting them in a way that they bleed.
Yeah, I'll punch them.
Look how quick she turned. So you'll punch and make them bleed.
They're just bleeding a little bit.
Okay, let's take it to the concept that it is you punching them does kill them. It is hurting them in a way.
See, no.
You would choose.
Well, you don't know they're
destroying
gonna
the
kill him. So
Yeah, you don't know if
No,
you're.
I'm
I
saying
guess
if
pick
they
punching.
just bleed a little bit.
Okay, just let's go with making them bleed. That's it. No killing.
stop touching the table.
I felt that one this time. All right, making them bleed. That's it. What would you choose?
I'm punching them.
You punching them? What about you?
And this is a double-edged sword, man. Like I said, cause there's a hadith, more or less, that Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said that punching a Muslim or hurting a Muslim, harming a Muslim, is as equal as a person going and destroying the Kaaba, basically. So if it's like, if I punch this person, is as equivalent, I get the same sin or equivalent to the sin of a person who's destroying the Kaaba. And the thing is, if you go try to destroy the Kaaba, you're going to get destroyed while doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because, there's already a story in the Quran where it says, Alam tara kayfa fa'ala rabbuka bi ashabil fil, basically the story of the elephant.
The elephants.
Where the guy who was trying to go and destroy the Kaaba, yada yada. And next thing you know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent birds with stones, strong, fiery stones from Jahannam. So then next thing you know, it's like if I go try to destroy the Kaaba, I'm going to get destroyed.
No,
And
but
if
let's
if
say
I-
you could. Okay. Well, none of us could, but if you could, what would you do? And remember, remember the hadith you were listening to? It said that the Prophet asked the Kaaba, which one?
Who's important?
Who's more
Who's
important?
more important?
The Muslim Ummah or you? And what did it say?
The blood of
The blood of a Muslim. So what would you choose?
What? Well, the answer I give is not saying, you know what I'm saying, guys, go ahead, destroy the Kaaba. No, not what I'm saying. Not what I'm saying. Not what I'm saying. But figuratively, within this predicament, I'll go and, you know, whack.
I don't think with the whack you could destroy the Kaaba.
You know.
How would you destroy the Kaaba? I'm joking.
Throw a hammer here, too, you know what I'm saying?
How would you destroy it?
How would you destroy?
Are we getting too much?
No, let's not get into this.
Let's not get into
Don't
this
ask
too
me
much.
that question.
I'm asking you because you chose to ask him. How bold.
I don't know how to destroy a Kaaba.
I wouldn't. I would die in the process. Just know that.
Subhan.
No, but look, we're not gonna talk about how to destroy a Kaaba. May Allah never show us that, and may Allah give no one that and anyone that intention to do it. Okay, but if this question was if I would have to answer this honestly and as a Muslim, I would destroy the Kaaba. The reason for me is like I was telling him earlier, I would destroy that Kaaba because if I destroy that Kaaba, I'm not hurting anyone. Okay, no person, no he or she are getting hurt except the Kaaba. The Kaaba is just a materialistic thing. Okay, it gets destroyed, and I'll ask Allah for forgiveness. Okay, and say Allah, ya Allah, forgive me. If I hurt an individual, that individual would be mad at me, and I would have to now seek forgiveness from two people, that person and Allah. Allah will forgive me, but then the forgiveness has to come from that person. Okay, now you're working for two forgivenesses. And it depends on the person if he wants to forgive you. But if you destroy the Kaaba, it's just one forgiveness, and it's from Allah. You ask Allah, Ya Allah, forgive me, and I will help in the purchase of building this Kaaba.
There's no ain't gonna be no happy ending. People tried that already. Bro.
Yeah, it won't go well.
It ain't work out. It ain't work out.
Next
Just
question.
letting y'all know.
Would you rather kneel down in a long sujood or hurry and get food?
What?
You first.
Me?
Yeah.
I would say the prophets did say when there's food in sight, there's no salat. When there's when there's reason to go to use the bathroom, there's no salat.
Basically, if you have to use the restroom and then it's time for prayer, it's better if you go use the restroom first and then go pray. And if there's hot food ready, like let's say you come home and next thing you know your wife cooked the food and everything and it's time for prayer, it's better for you to eat your food hot and ready and then go pray. So yeah, basically.
So I would choose kneel down in a long sujood. Because knowing me, I wouldn't go into salat if I'm hungry. And if I did choose to go to salat and I'm hungry, I'm gonna have to suffer through it. Because me worrying about food is gonna mess up my salat, my intentions.
So what are you doing?
I would kneel down in a long sujood.
Either you kneel down in a long sujood or
hurry and get food. Like pray fast. Boom, and then go get food. Or would you eat, then go and take a long sujood? Your salat tech pretty much. Would you a fast salat to go get food?
Pray first, then get your food, or get your food first and then pray? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, what would you do? Long sujood or hurry up and get your food?
I don't understand the question.
What would you do? You're in the you have to pray, okay? You're praying. You can either pray, take a long time in your sujood, or hurry up and get food. You're hungry, okay? By the way, you're hungry.
You're still in prayer.
You're
still
prayer.
in prayer.
You're in prayer. You're hungry, okay? Would you take a long sujood or make it fast and get your food? It's settled in slowly. Well, you think? Let's ask him. Go ahead.
I already said mine.
What would you say?
I said, I didn't say mine.
You didn't say it.
So like, I've been in a long sujood before. That stuff hurts your
it's
forehead.
not pretty.
It hurts your forehead, man. So like, I would stay in a long sujood because if I don't think about food and I already ate my food, I'm a foodie type of guy. I would think about the food, you know what I'm saying, how it tastes, how it's gonna be. I'll get excited for it. and I might speed it up, or I might, instead of saying 5, Rabbi Feliz, I might say 3. You know what I mean?
So
Instead
so
of,
you would hurry up and get your food.
Yeah, instead of reading, what's the name? I might, Tippet. You know what I mean? Who knows?
So he would choose hurry up and get his food.
I wouldn't. So I know I'll stay in sujood longer than to go and hurry up and eat my food.
What about you?
Okay, this question I'm just thinking about the time it's Ramadan. So why don't you just eat your food first and then go pray?
No, but you now, let's say you went to the masjid. Okay, I'll give you another example. It's during, I'll use that as Ramadan, right? It's Ramadan. You want to go break your fast at the masjid. Okay? You got into the masjid. Everybody's praying. You go in. They already paid 2 rakah. You only paid 1 with them. Everybody's going. Now you notice everybody's going down and you're hungry. Okay? You didn't break your fast, nothing. You just went into the masjid, got in with them. You paid 1 rakah. They paid 2 already. Now you have 2 more. Are you going to continue your salat as normal, or are you going to pray it fast and go get food?
I'm just gonna continue it.
Continue what?
The salah.
The salat? Simple. But
I got a question real quick.
what?
Speaking of that, this guest here has a fatwa, basically an opinion that when the person breaks the fast, you're supposed to only eat a little, probably like 2 dates and a samosa, or even 2 dates and get
No
some water,
water.
and then go and pray. This person here has this, mashallah, like this awesome fatwa, basically an opinion, that this person should eat the meal. Like when you breaking the fast, eat the date, the water, get the watermelon, get the moss, the banana, everything. Enjoy this person's meal before going to prayer. What do you think about that?
My opinion, the sunnah way. I can't say she's wrong, but the sunnah way is for you to eat tamir and water and go pray and come back so that your salat is not rushed, okay? If you eat real quick, that could make you burp and everything. Now you're making the food important.
Who's eating fast?
No, I'm talking about it's like
Taking her time, precious?
she's eating like like
She, we don't know who he.
like
I don't
this
see
guest,
no she.
you said it. That's why I messed
Oh,
up.
my
So
bad.
the thing is,
I get
the
confused.
guest like eats, man. I'm talking about the guest sits down,
Sits
get
down.
the plate ready, turn on their TV, eating, man. They eating.
We're an idiot, but let me pause for a second. I think everyone's gonna know the guest is the she.
I mean, I don't think a man is wearing a niqab because they.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But okay, let's say she. I think I can't tell you right or wrong because only Allah is the okay? I don't know. But what I can tell you is the sunnah way is for you to break your fast with the date and water and go pray your salat. That's the modern
But
way.
she be tired. She be tired by the time she done
You're
eating.
lying.
She
No.
be tired by the time she done eating. She go up there, pray her prayer, and then
No.
Then your salat harakah everything, you know?
I'm exaggerating it, but you know what I mean. Like
I know how
for
you-
me,
'cause
for
when
It
me,
you-
doesn't affect me, honestly.
I say
It does not affect me.
I
You've
say
probably
2
been doing it for
dates,
too long, that's
2
why.
dates, water. Just go pray, and then you can eat your food later.
No.
If you do
I
that-
eat first and I still pray after, I don't rush it. I still have a lot of time.
But don't you want to get ajr from it?
Because you get full fast, so it's not like you're sitting there eating. You get full fast, so you don't have to rush your prayer because you
No,
still
but-
have a lot of
But
time.
the thing is, you're right.
Maghrib though, you
That's
still
not-
gotta pray Maghrib.
But you see the sunnah. Sunnahs, the things we do, benefits us in for ajr and our body wise. Okay, so when you haven't eaten the whole day, right? You come and you get bottled water and timid, right? You drink it. What that water does, it opens up your stomach. Okay, it opens up your stomach. So when you go and pray and you come back, you can eat more, and your body can get more nutrition than if if your stomach was small and you rushed all into that stuff. It's not good for your bladder. So health-wise, you should eat timir first and water and go pray and let the water settle in and prepare your body. What would you want to do? Do some stretches before your workout or just go to the workout?
It depends on the day.
Well, the day you
Okay.
fasting, you should break it with a timid and water and then pray and then come back.
Next,
Next question.
since we're coming for each other.
I'm not coming for nobody. Would you rather fast for a day or have a picnic by the bay? No, I'm gonna have to skip this one. This one's ridiculous. This one's the one I wanted to ask you, Jay. Let me see. Let me see. Would you rather? No, I'll skip it. I'll come back to the one I want to ask you. Have your religion fit around your life, or your life fit around your religion?
I would have my. I would like my no. Basically, I would like my life. Basically, let's just say prayer. Let's just say prayer.
No, it's not about just your religion is just not about praying.
I know it's not just prayer, but you got your 5 times a day. It's a lot within your religion. So I would like my schedule to be around the religion rather than the religion be around my schedule, because that way I'm sacrificing some things and I'm going to my holiday. Basically, working toward. Basically, I'm giving up my desires and falling into the desires and the wants of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So within that, there will be benefits and also rewards at the end of it. So basically, if I follow if the religion, if my life falls into the religion, then it will be a greater benefit than the religion falling into my life.
Okay, what about you? Today.
I don't understand the question.
Okay. Would you rather have your religion fit into your life, or your life fit into your religion? Like, for example, you have school, you have work, home, and daycare, whatever, okay? Would you would have to go there, go to work, and be like, I have to pray. Okay, I'll pray after work. I'll pray this a lot. Or I'll do this. I'll read this. I'll remember do this. I'll do this and this for this person. I'll pay this zakah whenever I can. Or okay, after daycare, I'll maybe take my kids to Duxi. Maybe teach them, give them a little wisdom or storytelling about the prophets. Or you would say after work, at work, I have to go pray. Okay, I'll be back. This is my break. I need to go pray. And then okay, after work, go to the masjid. Teach your kids this and this. Tell your kids, hey, you guys have to pray. Or you tell them before we go to daycare, you're gonna have to learn your lessons. Before they go to bed, you teach them about Islam. What would you choose?
I'd rather the second one. Just the words are tricky to me, but the second one.
The second one where your life fits around your deen. Okay, I'd pick the same thing. Either two, right?
Last question.
Huh?
Last question. We got an hour in.
Subhanallah. Okay, let me make this one tricky.
What was that? What y'all thought? No laughs? Okay.
It was just a phone. Would you rather hit your mom with a car to save 7 other people, or let 7 people die? This is the last one. This is not. It's not Islamic, but it could fall into Islamic one. What would you choose?
So either hit my mom and let 7 people live, or
Hit 7 people.
kill 7 people, including me.
No,
and
not
let my
including
mama.
you.
I'm part.
No, don't.
Is
don't
this the
take-
bus? Is this the bus one?
No, it's a different one. I just came up with it, random to challenge you.
So
it's either let your mom, kill your mom, hit her with the car and let her die, or let 7 other people die.
Let me answer.
All right, you go ahead and answer.
I'm going to say kill the 7 people.
Why?
Because the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said,
Come closer to the mic.
oh,
That was good. She was like, the Prophet said. Go ahead.
he said, the Prophet said that you must obey Allah and His messengers at all times. But after that, who else did He tell us to listen to and be close to?
Mom.
Who? And then who?
Yo, man. I mean,
No, he mentioned your mom 5 times.
3
Three.
times.
3 times? Oh, it was Allah, the Prophet, your mom, your mom, your mom. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
Your
And
mom,
her.
your mom, your mom. But you said earlier with the child, you said you would let your child die. I mean, you said you
Why
would
are
let
we
your
talking
mom
about
die.
something that happened off camera?
Oh, a lot of these things happen off camera.
No.
But you
This
said
is-
you would let your mom
you're
die
comparing
earlier.
My mother
To your
my
child.
child versus 7 people to my mother. That's not the same thing.
It's not. But I'm just saying, I don't like that
Anyway,
decision.
that's off
So
camera.
you,
What's your answer?
Jaylan, you answered, then I'll answer.
Just 7 people, you know.
I don't know.
It's just 7 people.
And then you can only have one mother. You're never gonna have another mother. So
I don't know anybody that's choosing to kill their mama.
Well, what if
to
that's
save
7? What if that was 7 moms?
You see,
You
now
just
you're
said
making it
7 people.
specific.
I didn't say. Yeah, I said 7 people.
No.
That could be moms. 7. I didn't.
Okay,
I
but now
never
you're
said.
getting specific.
No.
all right, because
I-
then after
Now
that,
you're getting
listen.
specific.
Because after that, if you let your mama die, or let's say you kill your mama, those 7 people most definitely they're not gonna feel no empathy. They're not gonna feel no sympathy in no way.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even give their lives for you, but your mother would give her life for you. For you.
So you would let 7 other moms die?
Because I know they
Now
won't do
you're
the
getting
same.
specific.
No, but I'm saying, let's just say if.
100. I'm not gonna.
Why
100%.
don't you?
But basically, yeah. Cause you gotta think about it. She's your mother. She'll fight for you. She'll tell you the truth. She won't sneeze you. She know, basically, be a snake to you. Wutu yada yada. And basically.
All right. So unfortunately, we had a little disturbance. We have to end it. And inshallah, we'll thank you for watching. This is your favorite podcast, 3 Bantus.
Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. We'll be having more videos coming out, inshallah. And hopefully you like the content.
And we'll try to bring more guests that could, and
That can have.
I didn't say anything bad about you. I just said more guests.
Shout out to our guests who,
No name.
sacrifice their time and their effort,
Thank you for
come in.
showing up.
Thank you for showing up.
And so, Bismillah when we start, and Alhamdulillah when we finish.